Hi, my name is Lourdes Espinosa, and I founded our Community Defense Foundation a time ago, since 2006. The group project, when we see that program, we're very interested because the organization really needs to have a good programs to follow and a structure. So that's why, and that's the way we find out to help the organization to grow.
My name is Shyam Shrestha. I'm from Nepal. We have one Nepalese American society here working with the community. We established this organization in 2000.
Okay, my name is Ivan Medina. I'm a professor here at Loyola University of Chicago. I teach in the area of organizational development. The Grow Project, I think it's very important because many smaller organizations are struggling with capacity building because of the economic climate in the country and in the state right now. And this project allowed organizations to learn about ways that they can survive this economic downturn and continue to work on building their missions and building their capacity as organizations so that they can become sustainable for the future.
My name is Vandana Dalon, and I'm the Executive Director for the Midwest Asian American Center. I decided the Grow Project because I wanted to get into the marketing media, as well as I wanted to bring up my center into limelight, into the facilities, as to what services I'm offering, because my missions do meet the mission of the Grow Project and which Caaaelii is putting up with.
My name is Gladys Arana Riola. I am one of the founders and the director of the Guatemalan Cultural Community Organization. Even though I personally had a training in nonprofit management, I wanted some of the board members to join so they themselves have the opportunity. And the 10 months that we have been involved has been a curriculum to help us develop skills, capacity, and relationships to establish an organization like the one we want to establish to be more effective for our community and being in the nonprofit world.
My name is Lakpat Sarin. I'm the Associate Director of Caaaelii. Caaaelii as a coalition helping this organization has been very effective, because if Caaaelii did not help these small organizations to have the capacity to build, this organization cannot afford to have a lot of money to hire consultants to have grow themselves.
Tomado en Cali o en el programa Grow, lo hemos implementado como cómo llevar un budget también aquí, cómo hacer un presupuesto.
What they have learned in the project Grow is that how they can do a budget. They have done it since then. They already have a budget for the center.
Bueno, Grow nos ha ayudado prácticamente a nosotros como organización para unirnos más y saber cómo trabajar, porque estábamos trabajando pero no teníamos esa base suficiente como la que estamos adquiriendo hoy.
Grow have helped them of how they can get together more, work together. Grow give them a base for the organization to work with the community.
My name is Jerry Clarito. I'm the Executive Director of the Alliance of Filipinos for Immigrant Rights and Empowerment, or AFIRE. I've learned that there is more to running a non-for-profit. Although we are focused in advocacy, we still have to keep our lights open so we can serve the community. So it means I have to learn fundraising, grant writing, and also looking for people who will support our programs and the mission of AFIRE, which is to build the capacity of the Filipino-American community to effect social change through grassroots education, action, research, and services.
My name is Tuanya So from Lao American Community Services. I'm the Executive Director there for around 4.5 years. Popular education, that the community members come together, share their expertise, and so everybody shared whatever they know so that the other can grow, expand with each other. And another one is to get the board member more involved in fundraising, like having ideas on having either friends throwing parties and charging a little bit for them.
If we're gonna work together, then one hand cannot do nothing. But if 1 and 1 makes a million, then we can do a lot. We can do whatever we want.
As to how the not-for-profit struggling organizations are going through and trying to build up their budgeting schemes, as well as getting into publicity and trying to work together and making it as a coalition rather than an individual project.
Sí, me gustaría agregar que bueno, también gracias al proyecto Grow hemos recibido, aparte del apoyo en cuanto a las clases y el desarrollo de cómo llevar una organización, también pues el día de hoy estaban instalando nuestro laboratorio de computadoras, que es algo demasiado importante para nuestra comunidad.
Besides learning the concept that Grows is sharing with them, they also want to say that Caaaelii has helping them to incorporate a computer lab in the center, so they're going to start with that.
Yeah, very useful concepts we learn in the group. First, they help us to go inside of the organization, so we learn everything we need to succeed. So, what the situation of the organization, what is our strength and weakness. That's that part. I love that part because that's why how we go inside the communication in the way that go outside to the community.
If all my colleagues and all my friends are equally and thinking on the right way, thinking in the same way, that's why we are in the same place, right? We are living in the same place and working and discussing, and getting some more information and sharing more information. And once we started to share our resources and started to work together in the different issues in the different way, in the common, the purposes, that at that time we can show our strength.
Because Grow is, even though it's 10 months, we know that it's going to take a little more time, and having their support behind us from Caaaelii is going to make a great difference. Actually, I think it's the survival of our organization, and I'm very thankful.
The Grow project is going to help me build up a new web page, going to get into a new computer lab, stuff, things which I could get into, doing it for my students, and also I could get into doing for my new project is different strategies of doing the fundraising events. Is what I'm going to
made me aware of many regulations and government regulations that a non-for-profit should be aware of, like the yearly filing of your report to IRS, the Illinois Attorney General's Office, the Illinois Secretary of State, and the Illinois Internal Revenue Services.
I think this is a really, really excellent program. It really helps you to grow your organization. It's not just a word, you're just putting it in word. They follow up in helping you with program planning. This is what you're supposed to do in order to raise this amount of money, or this is what you want to get out of it. The Grow project will help you to for you to grow. So it's not just a concept, it's being used.
The Caaaelii Grow project is actually what the name says, is helping small and emerging ethnic community organizations grow and make them sustainable for the long term so they can continue helping their ethnic community. It seems counterintuitive to help small and emerging community organizations grow. I call them micro-organizations. But at the end of one of the largest recessions in U.S. history, and here we are embarking on helping community organizations grow and be sustainable is not counterintuitive, but really necessary, because without them, many of these small pockets of ethnic communities will not have the support, will not have the resources, and will not have these ethnic community organizations to help them. And second is that it's remarkable what opportunities you give to ethnic community organizations that otherwise they would not have. 10 months ago, these 8 ethnic community organizations were struggling, but 10 months later, as a whole, they are planning to do grassroots and individual fundraising of over $75,000. So we'll see in the next few months if they indeed follow through on raising that much money. And if they do, it'll be a wonderful testament to the Grow project. I think it's a wonderful opportunity, and it's also the vision of the Chicago Community Trust to give this space and this capacity building, and also with Loyola University, to give these often neglected ethnic community organizations to grow and have another vision of self-sustainability for them by looking into individual fundraising.